What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and if this is your first time tuning in, thanks for joining me here. I just wanted to take a second, go over this website that I stumbled upon. I don't know if anyone's talking about this. I did a little bit of searching on YouTube and on the internet for it, and I don't see anyone talking about this, so I don't know how new it is, but I stumbled upon this website, MW4.gg, and it's a developer-made database for everything in Modern Warfare 4. And I think this is pretty cool. We've got a countdown here on the early access beta. Starts in 5 days, 23 hours. I think it starts midday on Friday, not in the morning, not in the well, I guess it depends where you are. I'm in Mountain Time. It starts at 1 p.m. for me based on this countdown. COD Next is before that, so if you're tuning into COD Next, if you're off that day, you should tune into that. I think it's going to be live streamed. It's not like at a venue this year, it's at home. But yeah, right after that ends, we'll be able to play if you've pre-ordered or have a code. In the website, we've got weapons, perks, operators, maps, camos, and blueprints. And I know we've seen a little bit on the weapons, but I think it's mostly just been hearsay, more or less, on just kind of what we've seen throughout the trailers and stuff, what we could identify visually. Some of them are pretty obvious, and some of them aren't here in the database. Like we saw the 50GS, the Desert Eagle. I know we saw that in the audio thing in the From the Ward episode. I don't see that in here. We have a Sang 9mm, which is definitely not that pistol. So it's not a complete list so far. But either way, with these weapons that we do have in here, let's just click on the Nightshade real quick. We've even got stats here. We can see what kind of damage it does, the fire rate, the range. I mean, you know, all the stats you come to expect from a gun in Call of Duty. So I think that's pretty cool. You get a sneak peek at what kind of weapons are going to be in there. And we've even have a meta ranking pre-launch. Here we see the Mosin classic weapon, been around since World at War. Maybe even before that. I didn't play Call of Duty 1, 2, or 3, so maybe it was in there too. It's got a 5.0, but it's one vote, so I think it's just the developers voting on them right now. So whoever used this in their developer test really liked it, I guess. This is going to be pretty cool. We can filter by assault rifle, like the M4 is the #1 assault rifle right now. We can also filter by pre-launch, early access, open beta, and then I think this is a rolling 7-day period or a rolling 30-day period, so you can see what's popular at any given time, what's been doing well for people, or all time. You can see what's been the most effective all year. Maybe it's like March, February, and you want to just see what's the most effective since launch. So this is a pretty cool tool for doing that. And then if we look at here, we've got 12 maps. Not all of them are going to be in the beta, but we still have a description for these maps. Lithium is a dusty desert oil facility map defined by pipes, tanks, and sandy approaches. Mid-range fights dominate open facility lanes, but industrial cover creates short dips where an SMG or an aggressive AR can punish slow peaks. Visibility is hazy, so silhouette reading and sound cues matter as much as raw aim. I think this is cool. We get a description of all 12 launch maps before we get to see them. So if you're curious, come take a look at this. I think it's pretty cool. No images yet. Maybe that'll change. It seems like this whole website is up for changing. All 9 operators that are available so far, only one of them is the pre-order. The rest are Vault Edition. So I think we're not including the standard campaign-based operators here. Definitely not all of them. And then obviously they'll be launching more through the seasons and in the store, and hopefully 3 months from now we're not looking at that list seeing a bunch of cartoon characters. Hopefully they stick to their guns on that front like they say they will. We've got 2 camos here. Obviously we're launching with more than 2 camos on day 1 in October, but for now we have the Gilded Ruin or Moonlit Pearl, both of which you could already have if you earned them in Black Ops 7, but it looks like we'll be able to at least earn the Moonlit Pearl from the pre-order. I don't know about the Gilded Ruin. That might be a BO7 only earned camo. For the perks, we've got 6 perks here. I think we're going to launch with more, but it seems like these are the 6 that most people are going to be using anyway. Cold-Blooded, Ninja, we all know what those do. You know, this is Dead Silence, and this probably has something to do with AI targeting systems. Flak Jacket, everybody knows what Flak Jacket does. Ghost with the UAV while moving, most likely. I don't know why they say effect details coming soon. We already know what these do. Come on, guys, what are we doing here? Tac Mask, one of my favorite perks. I hate getting flashed and stunned. We've got 5 blueprints. They say limited time. I've never been too into the blueprints myself, so I'm not too worried about this, but it is there if you wanted to take a look at it. And we've got a tier list maker too. It does look like you'll be able to share it. If you make a tier list and share it to your friend or something, say these are the best ARs in the game or my favorite SMGs in the game or something. So this is kind of fun, you know, something hopefully gets the community talking about the weapons. We've got some news posts too. Logitech G is I guess, giving away beta codes. And then we've got this here, which has been floating around everywhere. If you follow anyone who's anyone and are keeping up with it, you've definitely seen this graphic. But if you haven't, I'll give it to you here. This is what's going to be happening at Call of Duty Next on August 21st before the beta launches. It's going to be core 6v6 gameplay, kill block gameplay, Warzone intel, a first look at Zodiac, the new Warzone Resurgence map, 1,000+ global creators and community players, so there's definitely going to be people to watch, developer insights, launch maps and modes, reward drops, mobility course competition, and beta code giveaways. So if you haven't pre-ordered, watch COD Next if you want to play it. You might get a beta code. Then the early access beta. This is for people that have pre-ordered or gotten a beta code through COD Next, or maybe the CDL if you were watching the league play or something. I assume if you were watching the league, you probably pre-ordered, but that's besides the point. For August 21st to August 25th, during that early access beta, we get 5 new 6v6 maps, kill block, and 1 campaign mission titled Entrenched. The multiplayer maps we're getting are Rooftops, Silkworm, Transit 213, Cachette, Lotus, and Kill Block. The multiplayer modes we're getting are TDM, Domination, Hardpoint, Kill Confirmed, Inflation, Search and Destroy, Kill Block, 10v10 and 3v3 Gunfight, and the mobility course. And you'll be able to play it on Xbox Series X, PS5, PC, Steam, and Battle.net. So no PS4 and no Xbox One, only next gen or current gen, I guess. And then the open beta on August 28th to September 1st, so the following weekend. We get the same campaign mission, and then we get Ground War Combat Outpost, Imjin Farmland, and Wolf Stadium. So I think that's 2 Ground War maps. I don't know what style Ground War they're going for this time, but I kind of hope it's what we had during the World War II game. That was a lot of fun, honestly. And then for Warzone, we'll be getting Resurgence Zodiac. I don't think we get to play that next weekend, but the second beta weekend, we get to play Warzone Resurgence Zodiac. The multiplayer modes, we're getting Hijack, Combat Outpost, TDM, Domination, Hardpoint, and the rest that we already mentioned. Hijack's interesting to me because that's rumored to be the 3rd competitive mode that's replacing Overload, so I'm pretty excited to play that early. And then if you didn't want to read through this infographic, it is down here too, or if you forget what's happening and you want to come visit this website, and then you can see here just in the text, it's the same info we got in this graphic down here. But I just wanted to share this website because I don't see anybody talking about it, and it's pretty neat. We'll just have to see how this plays out with the life cycle of the game, but this could be a pretty good tool. If you're still watching, I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys on the next one.